I am at my local elementary school. I didn't walk too far. It's just like a block and a half block away from my house. It's just a little bit past 7 p.m. right now. I didn't feel like going for a long walk today. I mean, to me it doesn't matter if I go for a long walk or just around the block or whatnot. As long as I leave the house, that's all that really matters to me right now. Yesterday I was gone for almost 2 hours. I felt pretty much fine. I was pretty relaxed and everything yesterday. I mean, I did have like little panicky moments. Mainly when I was at home, I noticed that if I don't leave my house at a certain time, I get panicky. I don't know, is it because like so tired of being home, and it's like my body is just like it's too has too much energy to burn off, and it has to and I have to do something. It feels like if I don't do anything, I'm stuck at home. I feel like I get those panicky moments. I've been noticing also, I'm always panicky around the same time every day. It's always around, like first thing when I wake up in the morning, around 11:30 a.m. Before I have my lunch, and around dinner time. It's always those 3 times, that I feel panicky, and then it goes away. But right now, when I get those moments, I don't just like sit down, lay down like I used to. I'll just like get up. If I was watching TV, I'll just stay there and watch TV. I won't turn off the TV and lay down. If I was walking and I felt panicky, I'll just keep walking. I don't really stop what I'm doing, just to try to hide from the panicky feeling. I mean, you can't hide from how you're feeling. I can lay down and feel panicky. I can be outside feeling panicky. Even if I had a safe person. The only good thing about having a safe person is, you feel like you're gonna pass out, and you do pass out. There's no one around. You have that safe person to be there with you. I mean, I do feel like I'm gonna pass out a lot of times, but I never do. I mean, before I leave my house, I always make sure I drink water. Because you always have to make sure you have something to eat. If you have food, you have water before you leave your house, you should be okay. I mean, you can pass out for other reasons. I understand that, but if you have a safe person, and then you pass out, at least there's someone there. Because where I am right now, I'm just at the school, and if I pass out, no one's gonna see me because there's no one here. But at least if you walk around the block, you pass out, and you don't have a safe person, you can always, if you ever feel weird and you see somebody like outside their house, like in the driveway or whatever, you can always go up to that person. You can always say, hey, I feel kind of strange. Is there any way you can like kind of help me out? And you just tell them you have a panic disorder. Most of the time people will say, yeah, I'll help you out. If they say no, there's always that next door or whatever. So I think most of us that we feel embarrassed that we might pass out in front of like hundreds of people, but would you rather pass out in front of 100 people or pass out when there's no one there? I would have passed out in front of hundreds of people, or even like 5 people, than passing out when there's no one around to help me. So I think that's why most people have a safe person, because if something happens, that person's there to help them. But if you don't have a safe person, then you're gonna use that excuse that, oh, I don't want to leave my house because I don't have a safe person with me. What if this happens to me and I'm walking around the block? When you're walking around the block, most likely if you faint, where I live, there's always going to be someone like sitting in the driveway, washing the car, watering the grass, the trees, just sitting in front of the front porch, just or whatever. So if something happens to me, most likely they will see, like over a few months ago, something happened to my oldest brother, and I thought he had a panic attack, but I guess something high blood pressure, and then I guess he felt really sick, and someone across the street from my house saw him, and then they actually came and helped him out, and then we had to call the EMS and stuff like that. So never be afraid to ask for help if you need it. I mean, I know people feel like they're embarrassed if they pass out, but that's why there's EMS, there's to help you out. So if you need to call 911, call 911. Who cares if you feel embarrassed? There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I mean, everyone's gonna have to call 911 for something. I mean, if there was a fire at my house, and then something happens, I'm gonna call 911 for the fireman. If I get hurt, I'm gonna go call 911 to get an EMS. I'm not gonna like get up and just walk off to the hospital myself. So I think that was on my mind before. I was gonna say, well, I would feel embarrassed or whatever. That's why I didn't want to leave my house. But I was just making excuses for myself. I mean, I understand some people, including myself, I'm not ready to drive yet because, when you get dizzy and you're driving, you feel like you're moving. You might not even step on the brakes. You might actually step on the gas when you're stopping because you're so dizzy you can't even feel like or when you get that sink into the ground sensation, you might think you're stepping on brake, but you might not even be stepping on it. So, that's why I'm not ready to drive yet, but I don't really get that sensation where my foot is like going to the ground anymore. I still get that swaying sensation, where I feel like I'm moving even when I'm not moving. If I'm sitting still, I'll look at something and I know I'm not moving. It feels like I'm moving. I still get that, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Well, at least I don't think it's so, because right now I can sit down for hours being on my computer. But yeah, since it's getting pretty late, I'm just gonna walk around the field where I am and head back home.